afternoon, how's it going? It's Sunday, 5th of November, which means it's bonfire night, and we're on our way to Goodison Park for Everton against Watford. As you can tell, the sun is shining today. It's a cold one, and I can't really see a lot because the sun is shining that brightly. It's 3:10, and it's an unusual kick-off time today. It's 4:30 kick-off. It's because of the 3 games on a Sunday for Sky Television. It's just one of them, isn't it? Today's the big game, Everton against Watford. We don't need to worry about any of the other games. Lots happened, hasn't it, since the last time we did the video. He's been sacked. He's gone. Arrivederci. David Unsworth's come in, and then we've lost every game since. Performances have slightly improved, but we've lost every game. We've scored a goal, and I watched Lyon on Thursday, and what it showed me was, I watched it on the stream, was that we can't score, and it doesn't matter who's manager at the moment. If we've got no real quality strikers in our team, then we're going to struggle no matter who is the manager. And David Unsworth, he's tried his best. He's done everything to the maximum of his capabilities, but unfortunately he's not been able to turn it around for us. And today he played a weakened team, Lyon, in the hope that we'd maybe get a draw or sneak a win and save the big players for today. And the danger when you do something like that. So I'm going to make a quick turn in here to try and get out of this traffic jam. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, you know. I've actually got into the wrong lane. I think so. I think I got in the wrong lane. I don't know, we'll have to see. But like I said, the danger of when you do something like that is that it affects the confidence, and we got beat 3-0. And the rest in the players for the Sunday game, which is today's game, oh, I am in the wrong lane. Oh, they're never going to let me back in, I don't think. Yeah, I'm in the wrong lane. The danger of doing that when you rest players is that you get beat heavily, and confidence goes, and the advantage of resting the players is lost in the fact that the confidence was so heavily beaten down by the other game. And that's what we've got at the moment. It's a complete lack of confidence. There's a bit of a queue, there's some roadworks or something, I don't know what's going on. There's something happening. It says this is a 14-minute delay on the sat nav, but it's giving me a turn off 2.5 miles down to save me 6 minutes. But, let me just pause it while I get into this lane. Right, so yeah, luckily I got out of that lane quite quickly, but it's quite heavy traffic today. Like I was saying, all confidence has been lost, it's been smashed, and hopefully today, with a game where we turn it around, it's probably David Unsworth's last game no matter what, because we need to bring a new manager in, and we'll talk about who they're going to bring in a minute. So there's not as much pressure on him, he's not having like an interview for the job, because he's already basically not got the job. We need somebody who can really come in and do a job for us. But we'll speak about that in a minute, but it's taking the pressure off for today, so hopefully we'll get a good result today. Hopefully we'll have a good performance and we'll score a few goals and win. But you never know with it being Everton, because at the moment we're really struggling to score goals. We've not got a lot of confidence in the team, and every team that is coming to us at Goodison Park is just running riot. They're having a field day. And if you are a Watford team, and I've looked, they've lost the last 2 league games, you know what the game plan is. You know how to beat Everton. It's dead easy. All you need to do is pressure us. Just skip across this junction and put pressure on us, score an early goal, and our heads will go down. As soon as the opposition score, it's better now the sun's not shining in my eyes. As soon as the opposition score, heads go down, confidence goes down, and that's what you're looking to do. It might be a bit different in the fact that before we was playing with no wingers, so today we actually might be playing with a couple of wingers. It'll be an interesting team selection. The team selections, it was an interesting one in Lyon, wasn't it? Like, he played with no striker, and then he played with Gylfi Sigurdsson as a false nine. And it didn't really work for us. We kind of held out until they scored the first 70 minutes, but we didn't look like creating. Interesting to see what he does today. We'll talk about that in a minute. But like I was saying, as regards to today's result, it's a must-win game for us in a way, because we're on 8 points, 10 games played, second to the bottom of the league. We need to start picking up results. Teams around us, apart from Crystal Palace, are picking up results, and there's a danger of us that we could be left stranded, left adrift, and really digging a hole for ourselves. And this is what I'll talk about now. I was talking about Carlo Ancelotti coming in, and it's quite clear that all our prime targets and the main people that we wanted to bring in as a manager have said no. Carlo Ancelotti said no. That guy that was managing in German league, he's obviously said no. And then we've been left with people. We've been talking like Sam Allardyce, and seriously considering bringing Sam Allardyce into the club on a saving mission. If someone had told us at the start of the season that, in November, that Sam Allardyce would be considered to be being brought into the club as a manager, we would have laughed, wouldn't we? It's like a laughable option. But that's the position that we're in at the moment. He's not my number one choice, but the Burnley manager, Sean Dyche, he's the guy that I think they will bring in. I don't think he was the club's top choice, because we would have gone for him straight away, wouldn't we? We would have made that move initially as soon as Koeman had got fired. And this is the thing, I think he got fired, and we've not known who's going to come in to replace him. It's just an absolute shambles, really. Like I said it before, but Steve Walsh needs to take some of the blame for signing these substandard players that we've brought in. Just looking at the sat-nav there, and putting them on top whack wages, absolutely ridiculous wages. And it's just, I don't understand why we've done it. So the manager that's going to come in, how's he going to fit in with our director of football? Because we've never had a director of football. And this is what I was thinking before I was at the gym before, and I just thought, like, in all the recent times, the history of Everton, especially while I've been in the Premier League, we've never had any money, but we've never had a team that's been this bad. But we've also never had as much money, and it's the first time recently where we've been able to go out and buy whatever players that we wanted, money not being an object, and we've ended up with the worst team that we've had in living memory. It's like the structure inside the club has failed, and it has failed so badly that it's unbelievable. And I don't think it's just Koeman. I think he got sold up the river when, like, the left back replacement. Because remember, in the summer, the left back replacement that he said he wanted never came in. The guy that was meant to be a defender and a left back, that he never came in. He was after another winger, wasn't he? And he was after 2 strikers, and that's what he identified as the squad needing, and he never came in. And it wasn't his job to bring in players, was it? His job to give the final nod on it, but it was his job to say, we need this kind of player, and these are the players that we need, and this is the position that we need. But it wasn't his job to actually go and sign them. And with the players that he was working with, and nobody knows just how much of an input he's had to bring in these players in. But whoever has brought the players in and had the final say in it, who at the start of the season thought at the club that, that everything was right, and on transfer deadline day that we didn't need to bring in this whole heap of players. You can go back to the Romelu Lukaku situation as well. When he came, when it was known that he said that he wanted to go, then we should have instantly brought in a replacement. We should have signed someone like there and then, and got someone signed up. Or we should have said, look, you've still got 2 years left on your contract. You're staying. It's like you're giving us next season because we can't replace you, or you're not going until you've been replaced. That would have got a replacement in, wouldn't it? It would have made it happen. Man United would have sold us someone. You know what I mean? If we said Romelu can't go until we sign someone to replace him, then he would have either stayed or we would have replaced him with someone decent. But it never happened, did it? So it's just like a bit of a shambles at the club at the moment, and it's the first time that we've changed the structure and had a director of football, and I just don't think it's worked. And this is back to the point of what I was saying. The manager that's going to come in, the guy from Burnley, is he going to be able to work well with Steve Walsh? How's it going to work? Is the Burnley manager going to just accept whichever target Steve Walsh brings in? Is he going to have the final say? Who has the final say? It's a weird one, isn't it? It's a strange one, and it's compromised us for who we're bringing in. And the other point is as well, now that we're in such a bad position at the bottom of the league, the calibre of players that we're going to be bringing in are a lot worse. We're not going to be able to attract the same players that we could have attracted in the summer, where it was a club on the up with lots of money, seventh place finish, playing in European football. Now we're a club that could, I hate to say this as an Everton fan, and you know that how much I like Everton, but we're in serious trouble. We're in a relegation battle. No club's too big to go down, and if we keep playing like we're playing and we don't remedy things in January, then we will go down. And if you think we can't go down because our name's Everton, then you're wrong. I don't think there'll be many people who will think that, but even some of the comments that I was reading on some of the videos that I put out was saying, in essence, we've got too good of a team, and we won't go down, and we're not in a relegation battle, and you shouldn't be so pessimistic. But we really are in a relegation battle. We really, really are, and that's highlighted by the fact that we're considering bringing in Sam Allardyce. And if Sam Allardyce does come in, that means that a whole host of managers have said no, including Sean Dyche. If he turns it down, we're going for Sam Allardyce, aren't we? And that is a desperate situation. We're still queuing up here. Apparently it ends after this next junction. I can see it. There's roadworks, and everything's been closed into one lane. Coming up to it now. I think there's set temporary traffic lights as well. So I was thinking, if I was Everton manager and I was trying to ride it out until January, what would be my solution to the problem? I'd be thinking, well, there's one. The first option is the best striker that we've got at the moment is Wayne Rooney. And of course, he's past his sell-by date. He's got no pace anymore. And he has a tendency to drop back. Guys, just let me in there. But he can finish, he can score, and we just need to say to him, look, we just need to play up front, stay up front, lead the line, do it till January till we bring somebody in. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, it isn't working with him. He's a good striker on his day, but he's very inconsistent at the moment. Very inconsistent. To the point where he shouldn't really be playing up front. Ramirez, obviously, I've watched him, and he just looks completely out of his depth. He's got no strength. he's a one-trick pony, but his one trick isn't working. You know what I mean? He was meant to have. That's the roadworks. We just cleared it now, so now we're back on track. All I need is that sun to get out of my eyes. But yeah, Ramirez and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, they're both very young. Maybe they'll be good for the future, but they're not good for us at the moment. The other option that I was thinking of was Ross Barkley. Forgotten man. He's coming out of injury, isn't he? He should be back anytime soon. And if you're looking at him as a player, he's got all the attributes to play as a striker. He's fast. He's not prolific with his head, but he can head it. He can score. Maybe he's not got that intelligence to run between the lines like you'd want in a striker, but he has got that strength. And it would be worth playing him, I think, up front for a couple of games to see how he does. Because if you remember, a couple of seasons back when he was saying, what do you think your best position is? And he kept saying striker, I want to play striker, but he couldn't because Romelu was in. I think it'd be an ideal time just to see how he did as a striker until we brought Swan in January. And that would be my solution to the problem on play. Sigurdsson just behind him. Well, this is the other thing that we found out as well from the recent games, where David Unsworth has been in charge and brought like Morales, Lennon, those kind of players back in. They've all aged, they've all dropped off. They're not as good as they used to be. They're not the players that are going to come in and save us. Our squad has started aging rapidly. Jagielka, Baines, Williams. They're all showing their age up, and they're deteriorating as footballers. Not all footballers deteriorate at the same rate as Sylvain Distin showed, because he still had the pace, didn't he? At 38, he just kept on going, and it was like one day overnight he just woke up and it had gone. But our squad is bad, it's terrible, and big problems at Everton. So today, what we need is a win. We need to do well. We need to have a good performance. The players are playing for David Unsworth, but unfortunately, the players, as we've seen in these last 3 games, they ain't good enough. We need big changes. Anyway, so that's been quite a long introduction. It's been a while since the last game, hasn't it? So the roadworks were a little bit of a blessing in disguise, so we could have a little bit of a talk about it. But today we're going to do the full match day experience of going down to Goodison Park and what it's like as a fan. Show you behind the scenes, stuff that you don't get to see if you watch it on TV. We're going to go down to the ground, park up about 10 minutes away from it. We're going to walk down and we're going to show you what it's like to walk down, and we'll pick it up at the programme cellar. I'm not doing any chocolate today because I'm on a strict diet for the gym. Pick it up at the programme cellar, and we start filming. We go for a walk around the ground and we walk inside. I do a little commentary and highlight section throughout the game, do a half-time report, then we cover the second half, tell you what's going right, what's going wrong, show you the away fans, home fans, maybe try and do an interview with a fan or two, and then do the full-time summary on the way home of what the result is and how it's been. Like I said, I like David Unsworth. He is a little bit out of his depth, as he showed in the Lyon game when he took off Guay instead of Schneiderlin when he was on Schneiderlin was on a yellow card and he should have come off. But you can't expect him to be a brilliant manager, can you? He's the under-23 manager, but he has got blue blood. He is fully committed, and he does seem to be getting the best out of the players. It's just unfortunate that the players in the squad that he's got at his disposal are just so poor. But hopefully, with it being a home game, the crowd should be up for it. This is first, obviously he had the one at the back end when Martinez got fired, but it's his first home game. It'll probably be his last home game and his last game in charge of us in this stint, and then he'll go back to being 123 manager, so there's no pressure on him, and hopefully the players will show that, and the confidence will be there. Score an early goal and do well. So that's how we roll. Anyway, what we'll do, we'll pick it up when we get to the programme cell. Right, so we just arrived. I forgot to say as well that you know, if you like the video, please give it a like. It just helps spread it on YouTube. And if you've not subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. We're going to do most of the home games and all the local away games as well this season, doing the match day video logs. Hopefully it'll improve soon, the performances. Hopefully today's the first day of turning it around and getting the performances right, and hopefully getting the results to go with it as well. And also, if you could leave me a comment underneath and tell me what you think of the current situation as regarding the manager. Who do you want as the manager? How you turn it around, and what you think of the game today. That helps spread it on YouTube as well. And obviously, I like to hear what people think as well. And it helps me improve the videos and do things different for the videos and see what works and what doesn't work. But I'd like to say thank you for watching as well. I really appreciate it. To the people that do watch, it means a lot. Anyway, so we'll pick it up as soon as we get to the programme zone. Right, so we've arrived, made it. Just walking down. This is just a little bit past where I've parked up. A little bit earlier than normal today, which is a good thing. Even though, look at that water there. If the car splashes me, stand way back. So hopefully, should have a good walk around. Being plenty of time. It's nippy. The sun is out, but it's cold. I reckon it must be about 6 degrees, 7 degrees, something like that. Crisp. Got my coat on. And what we'll do is pick it up once we get to the programme cell. Alright, so we made it. We're at the programme cell. It's a lovely sunset. It's a sunset at 4:30 today. The kick-off's at 4:30. Grab ourselves a programme.
Hi mate.
Hi mate, just one please.
Okay. Service.
Thank you.
Matchday programme, today's programme.
I just try and shove that in my pocket. See how that works out. So yeah, it's in. Feel the tension in all the people that are walking down. Everyone's saying, "Oh, we've got to win today. You've got to win." Looking at our league position, 8 points after 10 games. That's disappointing, isn't it? But it's definitely relegation form. We're definitely playing relegation football. And if you think about some of the points that we picked up that we didn't deserve, like the 3 points against Bournemouth, which was completely against the run of play. If we didn't have those, where would we be? If you look at the teams around us, who's as bad as us? Swansea maybe, Crystal Palace, and all the other teams have probably got a little bit more about them than we've got at the moment. Obviously that can change in January. But just just listening to what someone was saying on the way down as I was walking down, and they were saying that Niasse is a striking option for us, which he is. Obviously we've gone out of the European Cup now, Europa League, which is a good thing. But Niasse is an option for definite. So he's something else that we can consider when I was talking before about Rooney and Barkley up front is our options. Niasse is an option, but when I've watched him a couple of times, drifted in and out of games. I told you it was fireworks night. My cat hates fireworks, both of them. I've gone across, but I don't think it was worth risking it. I might actually have to go into KFC to go to the toilet. I'm sure you need to know that. But basically I've got up early today, I've been to the gym. I've had plenty to eat. I've had plenty of protein, juice and water. And I could feel it wanting to leave my system. And I could last. but it might be painful. So I'm going to go into KFC and just sort that out. But today, could he play 2 up front? Is that an option? Obviously we know that the players that are going to play, the ones that got left out of the squad for Europe. But which ones will he play besides that? Birds don't like that either. So I'm just going to nip in KFC and we'll pick you up in a second. Right, so that's sorted. We're back on the mission. It's a weird situation for us to be in the relegation zone, and the situation that we're in when at the start of the season. Dog didn't like so many people, did it? A bit intimidated by all the people. But it's a weird situation for us to be in the relegation zone when we had such high hopes at the start of the season. And like I said in the van, there is a real danger of us getting relegated this year. When you look at the teams around us, now everybody's progressed and moved on, and how we've gone backwards, it's quite shocking. All that can be turned around with a couple of back-to-back wins, and like I said in all the videos this year, we're such a confidence team that if we get an early goal, we get the confidence up and we start playing as a team again, then it can happen for us. But if the opposition score early on, especially or any time, as soon as they score, the team just collapses, demoralises, capitulates, and we just look like there's no way of us scoring. And it doesn't matter how good or bad the rest of the team is, if there's nobody capable of scoring and the team hasn't got goals in it, then that's always going to be a massive problem, isn't it? And it's a massive problem for us this year. When you look at who our scorers are, Niasse and Rooney, I don't think many other people have scored after, if anyone. There's no goals in the team. If there's no goals in the team, the best you can hope for is a draw. But that lack of confidence has spread throughout the team, and now the back defence and the midfielders, they're all making stupid mistakes, bad decisions, individual errors. You can tell that whenever one of them gets the ball, they feel the pressure. But anyway, we're on the main drag now. We'll forget about that until the way home. We'll have a talk about what the result is. We'll have a happy, positive mood on us and hope that today is the day that we kick on and get a good victory. What on earth is that? Pepperoni. Don't think I'll be having any of that. When you go out of that sun, it goes dark quickly, doesn't it? So that's Gladys Street. The autofocus doesn't like them lights, does it? That's the merchandise.
You alright?
Just giving them pepperonis away.
The truth will make you free, my friends.
There's
one God and one mediator between God and man, the man Christ Jesus. No other name to call on to be saved. That's right, not one other name. There's no one else up there, there's no one else who can forgive a man his sins except the Lord Jesus Christ. Like Christians come out, proclaiming the good news. Now, I'll say a prayer for you. Yeah? I used to be a season ticket holder. I used to sit in the Baines Road. You're watching grown men pick a bit of air around a grassy knoll. What you should be doing is thinking about your salvation, where you're going to spend eternity. Heaven's a real place and so is hell. These are real places where real people go, folks. There's a natural body and there is a spiritual body.
Sorry about the feedback on it. I'd like to ask him a few questions.
I'll read this, folks. It's from 1 Corinthians. And I'll read from chapter 15 and I'll read from verse 33. Be not deceived, evil communications corrupt good manners. Awake to righteousness and sin not, for some have not the knowledge of God. I speak this to your shame. But some men will say, I want the dead raised up, and with that body do they come. Thy feel that which thy sowest is not quickened, except it die. And what thy sowest not, that body shall be, but by grain it may chance of wheat, or of some other grain. But God hath given him a body, and is as it had pleased him, and to every seed his own body. All flesh is not the same flesh, but there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, and another of birds. There are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial, but the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another. There is one glory of the sun, and another glory of the moon, and another glory of the stars. For one star differeth from another star in glory.
I wonder if he
So
follows
also
Torah.
is the resurrection of the dead. It is sown in corruption, it is raised in incorruption. It is sown in dishonor, it is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness, it is raised in power. It is sown a natural body, it is raised a spiritual body. There is a natural body, and there is a spiritual body. And so it is written, the first Adam was made a living soul, the last Adam was made a quickening spirit. Albeit that was not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterwards that which is spiritual. Albeit that was not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterwards that which is spiritual. Amen. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. The first man is of the earth, the second man is the Lord from heaven. As is the earth, such are they also that are earthly, and as it is the heavenly, such are they also that are heavenly. And as we have
I don't want to interrupt him because it'd be rude, but as you know, or may not know if you're watching it for the first time, I've been studying the Bible really hard myself. Like really hard. Hours and hours a day. And the subject that I've been looking into is about Paul's letters and the law of Moses. And about, there's a lot of people, I just stop while I say this, like they think that you only need faith, but it tells you that faith without works is dead. And the works that they're talking about is the law of Moses. But I'm going to try and do a couple of videos. I've been getting all my quotes together big file of quotes to really put my point across and what, on my opinion on the Bible and why I do what I do with it, because there's a chance that, you know, if he's not following the law of Moses, that he might not even be, his salvation might not be as secure as he thinks. But it's not the time and the place to go and speak to him about stuff like that. But I am going to, that's what I've been doing this weekend. I've been getting all that kind of stuff together. I ran out ink in my printer because I printed that many Bible quotes out of a big file of them. But I want to put it all out in one chunk when it's all done. But it should be out sometime in the next 2 months, the next 8 weeks. There's quite a bit of a gap now in the next football, so I'm going to try and do a little bit on that, but there's no promises. Anyway, that's enough about the Bible because we're doing a football video. But respect to that guy. I don't think because you follow the Bible you have to stop watching the football. I could be wrong on that, but I just don't love the ways of the world. You can hear some music. I hope it's not copyrighted music. Oh, it sounds like acoustic guitar. So. Speed on, mate. He's stolen my moustache. Enjoyed that. Hopefully he's got another one in it.
Thanks very much. Very superstitious road that is about to fall. Pepsi Munto babe, looking back 7 years of bad luck. Superstition ain't the way. Very superstition. Wash your face and hands. Fill me out the problem. Oh, and that's it. Kill me in the daydream. You don't want to save me. Sadness my don't understand. Ain't something, superstition ain't the superstition ain't the way, ain't the way. Thanks so much for listening, everybody. Liam, Joe.
Walked Leon 700 miles.
Thanks, mate.
We're getting a bag search today. I wonder what time it is. People's Club. I tell you what, it's going to be a long video today, isn't it? 20-minute drive down and a 20-minute walk in as well. I have to be careful on how much we film. I might run out of battery. I got a new camera to film it on, but it didn't arrive in time. It's going to arrive tomorrow, even though I ordered it 9 days ago. So this is a lot. Hopefully we'll be filming in 4K next time. So all that autofocus where it was all messing up, that should be resolved for the next time. You alright, mate?
Well, said in salad.
Yeah, man. There we go. We're in water and salad. So I don't know what time it is. I'll check in a minute. Oh, 18 minutes past 4, so it's 12 minutes till kick off. Hustling with them raffle tickets, aren't they? So what we'll do is we'll pick it up in a second. I don't need to go to the toilet because I've already been. We'll pick it up when we walk into the gantry and all the music stops. Alright. There we go, arrived. Get our seats. I had to cut it out because it started playing commercial music. That's my man.
Welcome to Goodison Park. Early game of Everton versus Watford. The third line matchup will now take place between both sides. We'll start off with our visitors. They line up as follows. Watford in goal wearing number 1, Romeo Gomez. 3 in the goal, Richarlison. 8 and welcome back to Goodison Park to Tom Calvert-Lewin. 11 Richarlison. 16 Adelaide Corey. 18 Andre Gray. 19 Will Hughes. 21 Kiko Gamania. 25 Jose Hollands. 27 Christian Kabasele. And 28 Andre Baldo. Substitutes for Watford, number 2, Niasse.
So that's the Watford team.
17, Goodison Park, 23, Matt Watson, 29.
They've not sold out the full team. Like, that's Everton fans up there, so they've only sold out one team.
Now for the mighty Blues of Everton. We line up as follows. In goal, wearing number 1, Jordan Pickford. 3, Leighton Baines. 4, Michael Keane. 6, the captain, Phil Giannoka. 10, Wayne Rooney. 17, Idrissa Gana.
Maybe we will paint so good.
19, Niasse. 26, Tom Davis. 43, John Joe Kenny. 54, So to the Blues, 33 Joel Robles, 5 Ashley Williams, 12 Aaron Lennon, 21 Mohamed Bezic, 29 Dominic Calvert-Lewin, 30 Mason Holgate, and 31 Adamola Luckman.
So that's the team news. What we'll do is we'll pick it up once it started and we'll talk about what formation we're playing and who's playing where. So that's my chocolate alternative. It's pistachio nuts and dried raisins. That's what I've been grazing on. So it just kicked off as well. Our first proper attack. I'm still trying to work out what formation we're actually playing. Niasse is playing up front, and it looks like Sigurdsson and Rooney are just playing to the left and the right of him. With Sigurdsson on the right, Rooney on the left, and Tom Davies behind him. But I'm honestly not sure. And we're 6 minutes in, and I'm still trying to work it out. That's what we need though. So at least we're playing in their half. Made a good start to the game. Pressuring their players. Getting plenty of players forward. Trying to shoot when the chances happen. Still not entirely sure what formation we're playing. I think we're playing, like I said, Niasse up front, and then Rooney and Sigurdsson just behind him, with Sigurdsson on the right of it, and Rooney on the left, and Tom Davies is behind him, and then there's Guay and Sigurdsson and Schneiderlin behind them, and then it's flat back four, but the wing backs are pushing on. But I don't know. We just have to see how it goes. Sat here thinking, has much really changed? We're putting more effort in, but that's about it. Still not creating chances. It's not really working for us. Best chance of the game, that. We should have pulled that in. Play it forward, not backwards, not sideways. This is our best passage of play. 22 minutes gone. And this is like the biggest threat that we've had, which might turn into their goal. Offside. There we go.
Put in the box.
It's a bit strange. Strange performance. They seem to have stopped training him. Like I said, such a confidence team, but just nothing is coming off. We're putting more effort in, but we're creating nothing. Creating nothing. And the players' confidence is still shot. We're never going to break them down like this, trying to walk through them while they're all planted in their positions. We're so slow going forward. We've got no ideas. Niasse is making a few runs, but our best chances of when the goalkeepers hoofed it forward, and still there's been no chances. That's why we've hardly had any footage. Look how easily we give it away, how cheap. We create nothing. Big problems in this team. The guy next to me in the right is saying like we've lost the middle of the park, and that's where all our players are. I've got a bit of a breakaway attack, but there's a little bit of space for us here. Let's see what we can do with it.
Wake up!
How's that funny? That's what our best attack petered out into. So we got a free kick here. See what we can do from it. Those are our best chances, set pieces. It's still not happening for us. So we've got another free kick in a similar kind of position. Let's see if we can make a little bit more of it. Deliveries have been quite good. There's just been nobody to get on the end of it. I'm just looking at the ref to see if he was giving our ball, but he's not. We were creating very, very little. There's been very few opportunities, very little going forward. We've not been playing as a team at all. We break it down properly at half time, but it's difficult to watch.
Better ball than Baines, lad. Your mouse done.
To be honest, I'll be honest right now, it feels worse than under Koeman. Neither team looks like scoring at the moment. These are our best chances when we Moving forward quick. Soft free kick that. Diver, you say.
Tighter, Mickey, lad.
Didn't like that, did he? 43 minutes and Watford have started to pick it up a bit. So that's the kind of rubbish we're doing with. So scrappy. So we've got a free kick here and it's in extra time. With 1 minute in extra time. So we're just on the gantry, just speaking to this lady here. And what do you think of the game today so far?
I think it's been a little bit poor, but I think Tom Davies and Wayne Rooney have really worked well together.
Yeah.
And I think Tom Davies is absolutely amazing, to be honest. He's the power of Everton at the moment.
Yeah. How do you think he's done? Like in his first, he's like games in charge. David Unsworth overall.
I think he's struggling.
Yeah.
He's got the passion.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
But I think he's struggling with the older men.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing with the younger ones.
Yeah.
The older men. You need someone with a little bit more.
How would you change it to make us do better in the second half?
Send Watford home.
Who's been our best player?
Tom Davies.
Tom Davies, yeah.
Definitely.
Who's been the worst player?
Rooney.
Rooney.
You reckon?
Rooney's the worst player.
Ask him.
Yeah.
Dreadful. No threat at all up front again.
Yeah. How would you change it in the second half? What would you do?
Well, it's hard, isn't it? Because Niasse is a championship player.
He is, yeah.
Calvert-Lewin, like, he's not much better either.
We're not creating any chances, are we?
No, it's awful.
There's no confidence. We just everything seems to be going down the pan.
Can you see Everton scoring here? I can't.
No, I can't either. I can't.
When it comes today, I don't want to be pessimistic, like, but I thought it'd be 0-0 or 0-1.
Yeah.
I still think that.
Who would you have as a new manager?
I don't like the three were getting linked, but I don't want either of them.
No,
all of them, like, but,
I was thinking that as well.
as an Evertonian, we all want Ancelotti or Simeone or Tuchel or the better ones, but
They've said no, haven't they, basically?
yeah, so we're going to have to have beggars can't be choosers, so we're going to have to have one of them, aren't we?
Yeah, well, yeah. What about? Would you have Sam Allardyce?
Up, yeah.
I suppose. Good answer. Good answer. Like out of Burnley's manager, Sam Allardyce and David Moyes, who would you have?
None of them.
None of them. Or would you keep Unsworth till the end of the season?
Hard question. Dyche probably, because he's doing all right with well, he's not a popular choice though.
But not on a 5-year contract.
No, just like a year contract. I don't think he'd leave Burnley for that though.
No, I don't think he'd leave Burnley to come to us at the moment.
No, but
Do you think it was a mistake to sack Koeman?
looking at it now, yeah, it might have been a bit hasty, like, but it was a mistake not buying a forward.
Yeah.
And it's like, how ridiculous was it? Because the last day of the window, everyone knew we needed a forward, and the next day when we got up, we had both a forward.
Yeah. It's not just that, left back cover,
It's not just that,
everything.
Left back's poor. I don't really like Kenny at the minute.
No. And all the players that we brought in, like David Klaassen, Sigurdsson.
Dreadful.
Yeah.
Ramirez, Klaassen have been absolutely dreadful.
What about that guy, Steve Walsh? Do you think he's to blame for it?
He's got to be a bit, and he obviously he must be.
Do you reckon it works to direct to a football model?
I don't think so. so, like, but
It doesn't suit us, does it?
doesn't suit us. No, I believe like the manager picks the team, picks the players.
Yeah.
It always should be that. Not like what's his job like?
Yeah, exactly.
What's his job like? Because he got Mahrez and a couple of goals like for Leicester.
Is he like a chief scout, or does he have the final say on it? Like, what's happening?
I'm not sure. I think he's just lucky at Leicester.
It's such a difference to last season, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where we had a good team and we've just gone completely downhill.
You can't see scoring, can you?
No.
There's no threat at all. The team below us are Palace there having a go now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Apart from like going West Ham, all the team around us look like they're having a bit of a go.
Do you think we'll get relegated?
Well, at this moment of time, this team's got relegation written all over them.
Hasn't it?
Hopefully, I'm thinking like it's Everton, like we'll get better. Like, well, surely we'll get better than this. This is as bad as I've seen.
Anyway, thank you. Alright, so this is the programme for today. Everton against Watford, bonfire night, no fireworks today. Kind of friendly because we're out of it, so I don't think we're going to go to that game. I don't know. Showing at the moment. He had the best chance, Baines. He could have put it in either corner, but he blasted it straight at the keeper. Hey, that was the best flick through I've ever done, that. Right, so that's the programme for today. We'll do a half-time review now. Right, so it's fireworks night. There's been no fireworks on the pitch today. 0-0 at half-time. There's been very little highlights to show you because we've just created so few chances. The big revival under Rhino gave it's not really arrived. It's been same old. We're putting more effort in. We're chasing the balls down. The first 5-10 minutes we did alright, but because we're such a confidence-based team, as soon as it didn't work for us, our confidence fell right down, and we just created so little. Wayne Rooney, he did this flying tackle, almost a 2-point tackle. He's been running around a lot, but he's not the same player that he used to be. We're putting the effort in, but we've not been playing as a team. We've not been moving forward as a team. We don't look like we have any ideas on how to score. The only best option we have is to hoop it upfield and try and get like a flick up. It's not working for us. Niasse, to his credit, he's been making a few good runs, but nobody's picked him out. That lady was saying that she thought Tom Davis has been playing quite well, and maybe I just have to disagree a little bit. Like, from my opinion, what I've seen is give a few loose balls away. He's not been up to the same high standard that he normally is. He's been asked to play in a position that he doesn't normally play in, which is more at the front of a diamond. I think he's playing. I'm not entirely sure what formation we're even playing. I honestly don't know. But we're not playing with any wingers. Everything's cramped into the centre of the park. There was a guy next to me that was saying that we need somebody who can put a foot on the ball, control the game and run forward. And that's what we've got going at the moment. Missing Ross Barkley, missing him real badly. I don't see how we're going to score. Things changing. We could get a lucky goal, but we don't look like making it. Watford don't particularly look like scoring either. We did pick it towards the end of the half, created a few chances, but they're only half chances. We did have a half chance where Rooney passed it to Baines, Baines hit the keeper, and we've had a few chances where they had back passes that were quite weak, we've maybe been able to run onto it. No players really stood out well. Doing a few tackles, trying to get the crowd up for it, but the crowd sensed that it's quite, that it's not happening as well. They're getting frustrated. The Watford crowd, there's not really many of them, but they can sense it. They've been making a few funny chants. Hopefully it'll pick up in the second half, but we need to change something. You need a verbal rocket on the ball and get something to happen. But normally we do highlights, quite a few highlights, but it's just so little action to show you. Hopefully we'll get more action in the second half and we'll scrape a goal or something like that. But at the moment, that's what we will be doing, scraping a goal. 0-0 will not be a good result, but maybe a platform to build on. Anyway, so that's about as much as I've got to say on it really. We'll pick it up in the second half. So start of the second half, no changes. Oh, Watford have just scored. Unbelievable.
Goal scored for Watford, number 11, Richarlison.
Literally the right at the start of the second half. Right, so that's us knackered because we can't score. Whatever team talk we did have has gone down the pan. We could drag it up to there. Heads have gone down. When you start losing at home against Watford, you know you're in trouble. So yeah, whatever game plan we had, it's completely gone out the window. Could concede another one here. Oh my goodness. Tell you what, it's going cold. North wind today. Northerly. It's coming down from the north. Third time looking. Corner. Throw in. So as you can see, this is straight from kickoff. This is literally starting the pod straight from kickoff. And you can see how bad we are. We not touch the ball, conceded, look like conceding almost again. Just diabolical. Serious problems with this team. Alright, so this might be the highlight of the second half. That's my chicken dinner. There's no actually salad in it today because I didn't have any salad because I've been eating rice. I didn't want to eat rice here because it would have gone all over the place. So it's chicken and beetroot. Honestly, since we conceded that goal, just playing so bad. Right, so there's an injury at the moment on pitch. number 54, he's just come off, sorry, and number 31, Lookman, he's come on now. So I think we might have changed the formation and how we're playing. Hopefully it'll do something. What's happened there?
Substitution for Watford coming off number 1, Goodison Park. He replaced by number 30, Niasse.
Something happened there, honestly, I don't know what happened there. Don't know if there's a fight or something, I don't know. That was a free kick there, where we should have pumped it in the box. I finished my chicken salad, by the way, so it's gone. Oh, that chicken and beetroot.
Come on, John!
Just so scrappy, nothing's happening. Just stick with it, see what we can do. I think that's Lookman, 31. He's just come on. To nothing. I'll tell you what, there's some people that are unhappy in this crowd. There's a guy going sick at Sigurdsson. I tell you what, that was close. This is the corner. I feel that Watford could score another goal.
Goal scored for Watford, number 97. Kabasele.
He was the guy that was going nuts at Sigurdsson before. Cheerio, but we're going. 64 minutes. People in. Honestly, we look like a team that's going to completely collapse. It could be like 4-0 in the end. I tell you what, I'd have Koeman back. All's forgiven. This is worse than Koeman football. At least Koeman had the respect of the players. Look how happy Watford fans are. They are taking the mick. Another Watford attack here. That's a big one.
Substitution penalty coming up from the 10th Wayne Rooney to be replaced by number 29, Calvert-Lewin.
So Rooney's off, he's scored. See what he can do. She's got a corner. We're playing better since we scored the goal.
Goal scored by Everton, number
2-2. Game on. Changed everything. no rush to take it. You must be happy with 2-2. Came to nothing in the end. Been a bit end to end. Last 10 minutes, run 83 minutes now. A bit of smoke from all the fireworks. Lennon's come on. Sigurdsson's come off. 84 minutes. Last roll of the dice. Last roll of the dice. See what it can do. Still nervous in the back. Don't want to throw it away in the last 2 minutes. Just ticked on to 88 minutes now. Oh, that was too close for comfort. Penalty. 89 minutes. Look at him turning to the injured. Tell you what, we're really low on battery. I hope we score this penalty. We get twice as many views as on the video if we do. We'll pick you up as soon as he gets up from his injury.
The fourth officials indicated that the order of 12 minutes.
12 minutes? I might not have 12 minutes worth of battering. I've never been in a game where there's been 12 minutes of added time.
Come on, mate.
What? Come back. 3-2. After 2-0 down. What a game. Watford fans are like, what? What a turnaround. He's still stood up. 12 minutes of added time though. So we're in injury time. We're winning 3-2. I know, just think of all those people that left when they scored the second goal and have gone home and have missed the 3 goals in the victory. And I think it's a lesson that we should never go home early no matter what. Because he's definitely, you saw him when he scored the second goal and you saw the film room, they all left. And yeah, bad move to leave, isn't it? let's hope we hang on. I don't know how many minutes of injury time. Must be about 7 minutes or something we're into it, so we're halfway through the injury time. It's such a different game after we scored. It's definitely a game with 2 halves. The first half was one of the most boring halves I've ever watched. This is like one of the best. Not like for the great football, but just for the excitement. Tell you what, we don't want to concede a goal now. Penalty. He's going to get sent off as well. It was a goal scoring opportunity, he might get sent off here. He's going to have to save it to redeem himself. I hope he saves it. Save it. Yes! Oh, funny. I tell you what, anything can happen, it's not finished yet. So, fireworks night, 5th of November, and it's certainly been fireworks night tonight. What game in the second half. Such a contrasting performance in the first half. First half, absolutely dire. Then we went 2-0 down, all confidence had gone. We looked like we was going to concede 4. And all of a sudden we scored, and it changed everything around. Yeah! I've never seen an atmosphere in Goodison Park like that for a long time. Proper buzzing. So yeah, we won 3-2. They missed the penalty in stoppage time. What a game. You couldn't write it, you couldn't script it. Happy days. So it's about time that we had a bit of good fortune, good result, good performance. Very low on battery. But what can I say, we'll do a everyone's over the moon. We'll do a proper review in the van and just show you where we're going.
I understand that.
So what a difference good performance makes. So like I said, we'll do a proper review in the van on the way home. Speak to you in a second. That's what's happening on the way home. All the fireworks are going off. So we're back in the van. What a result, 3-2, what a game. Unbelievable. All those people that left on 69 minutes, 67 minutes, whenever it was when they scored the second goal, and they missed all that, unbelievable. Don't forget, I know I mentioned it before, but if you like the videos, please give it a like, please give it a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you get to see all the games that I go to. We're just going to head off home. That's all right, you know. Make sure I don't crash into that guy. Well, at half time, when I was doing the interview with that guy, and with what I was saying, not being able to see where the goal could come from, and honestly, I couldn't see where the goal was going to come from. Just didn't think we was going to score. It didn't look like we had it in us. And then we scored that first goal, and it was just the catalyst. Like I said, we're such a confidence-based team. As soon as we got that goal, the crowd got behind the team. It wasn't like a stellar performance, one of those note it on a postcard and write it to everyone performances, but the result and the actual game itself is something that I won't forget for a long time. 12 minutes of added time as well. I can't ever remember going to a game or seeing a game with 12 minutes of added time. Let's see if I can sort this camera out. Put it straight. So that's done us the world of good. We deserve that. Just for the sheer amount of bad performances and unlucky goals we've conceded against ourselves. Let's try and push out here. Bit of a rush to get home. Like I said, it's fireworks night, so all the fireworks are going off. Heavy traffic. But yeah, what a game. Up until 67 minutes, we weren't in it at all. Watford were cruising. Their fans were loving it. Their fans were chanting that they'd never had such a good away trip. And then we scored, and to have the penalty save in the last minute, not the save, the miss, the penalty miss, where they could have scored it to 3-3. And Pickford, if we hadn't have fouled him and conceded the penalty, Watford were going to score. All he had to do was knock it in, and he pulled him down, as you'll know if you watched from the video, as you saw it. Such intelligent play from the keeper to get us to keep the 3 points for us, because we're always a bit shaky at the back at the moment. 3 points is 3 points, and that puts us on 11 points, and it moves us. Hopefully, I'm not sure if it does move us out of the drop zone, but hopefully it moves us out of the relegation zone, and onwards and upwards. The next match is Crystal Palace away. I have got tickets for that one, but it falls at a really bad time. I don't think I'm going to be able to go to that one, because it's in London as well. It's like so far away from my house. It's one of the nightmare grounds to get to. We stand a good chance of winning. Hopefully we'll have a new manager in place by that time. It'll be a busy night for the Devil tonight, won't it? Fireworks night. It's an ambulance that. The game after that is Lyon. No, it's not Lyon. Atlanta at home. I think that's the 23rd. But with that, we're already out of the European Cup, Europa League. So I don't think I'm going to go to that one, just because it's like a friendly match. I might do. I've got a new camera to film the football on. I might give it a test run that day just to see how it goes. But the next proper game that we're going to do, because it's the international break for 2 weeks now, it's the 29th, and that's Wednesday. I forget the opponents. I think it's West Ham. But it's Wednesday the 29th of November. It's the next proper football match that we're going to do. So there's a bit of a gap. Hopefully I'm going to do a couple of other videos on my new camera. Maybe some Bible ones, maybe some conspiracy ones, maybe just a walk around the trip around Worthington Lakes. But the new camera is good, and I should be able to film it in 4K from now on, because the phone that I've been filming it on is a few years old, as you can tell from the autofocus. It's still good, but the camera that I've got is a lot better. So the Atlanta game might be the test run on it, but it'll probably be the 29th is the next game that we actually do, and then there's quite a few games over Christmas, but it just gives us that boost. It makes the team a more attractive proposition for a new manager to come into, and with us being such a confidence team, hopefully it can be a snowball effect of us getting another couple of wins on the bounce. Crystal Palace, of all the teams that we could play, Crystal Palace before today's game were the ones that were bottom of the table below us, and obviously they still are, because it's impossible for them not to be. So if there's any game that we should be winning, it's that game. So I think it is West Ham that we play after that as well, and they're struggling as well. So that's another winnable game. So if we get 3 wins on the bounce, that could put us right up there, and that's exactly what we need. It's a shame that we've been knocked out of Europe, but like some people have said, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. We can just concentrate on the league form. At half time, like I was saying to that guy, like everybody was saying, people left on 67 minutes. It was that bad. It was, that's how unexpected that performance was in the last 20 minutes of the game, where we just turned it around, scored 3 goals, and won, which we haven't done. And like I was saying, in the first half, the players were putting more intensity in for David Unsworth. But they just didn't believe themselves. They weren't playing as a team unit. And honestly, I didn't film some of it because it was a bit off the cuff, but some of the crowd were going absolutely sick of the players. Absolutely sick. Screaming and shouting like I've never really heard before. And with any fan of football, if you go in and it looks like the players have given up the ghost, and it did look like they'd given up the ghost. It's not what you want, because you make such a big effort to go to the football. It's expensive to do, isn't it? And it's a time-consuming do. But as you can see that on the way home, with everyone that was leaving, it was like a party atmosphere. Everyone was over the moon. It's such an emotional roller coaster, isn't it? That's what the football is. And it's been such a good day from the apart from the sunshine in my eyes and the queue of when we were queuing up to come to the football. But I enjoyed the guy that was doing his little Bible message. I enjoyed the music. I didn't enjoy the first half. That was invisible. But I enjoyed the overall package. I think it probably is David Unsworth's last game in charge. Hopefully we'll make the right appointment. Burnley management seems like the guy that we're going to go for. I don't think Carlo Ancelotti is going to come, so it looks like he's the guy. Like I was saying, it might just give him that encouragement to say, yeah, the team's got something that I can work with, something they can build on. we've got to do is back the manager, make sure that the system of buying in players and getting in players is slick and streamlined, and that we get the right players in January. That's as we've seen, it doesn't matter how good or bad your manager is, if you've not got the players, you're knackered, aren't you? And it's our player recruitment that's really messed us up, because like Ronald Koeman didn't turn into a bad manager overnight. You know, I still really rate him. Like I was in that video before we scored, I was saying, oh no, saying like, all's forgiven, Koeman, come back. But we just need to make sure that the absolute mess up that happened as regards to getting players in never happens again, and then we back the manager. But we don't want just to spend money willy-nilly just for the sake of doing it, like on that Ramirez and Davy Klaassen and Sigurdsson to some extent. We need to get the right players in, on the right money, on the right wages, and have a proper game plan, a proper structure, and get a better balance to the team. We need more pace at the back. We need more pace going forward. We need intelligent players that can make runs, read the game. We need a lot of signings. But it's a step in the right direction. Another defeat today would have been bad. Let's face it, it looked like it was going. It really did, didn't it? But to turn it around, happy days. I'm sure that's cheered up every Everton fan. It's exactly what we needed. And the style of the victory, the comeback is just like obviously a bit hoarse because shouting so loud towards the end. Every Everton fan was singing and shouting like I've not heard for a while. A few fireworks going off there. I'll tell you what, Liverpool's got the fireworks. They must have shipped them all in from somewhere. I've never seen so many fireworks go off. They were firing them over into the ground from outside. Not loads, but a few. And been a lot of fireworks going off today. So it's been a fireworks kind of performance, fireworks night. Very fitting, isn't it? Anyway, we're nearly at the motorway. I'd just like to say thank you for watching. I really appreciate you watching. And thank you for all the people that have subscribed and left me nice comments in the past. And, you know, I really appreciate it. I really do. And God willing, we'll see you on the 29th of November, maybe a little bit sooner, but we're going to have the international gap and regroup and come back stronger and put the fears of relegation behind us and onwards and upwards. So speak to you soon. Thank you for watching.